Hi, welcome. I'm trying to learn Egyptology. Today, the gods of Egypt. And after we've done that, we're gonna do leg injury prevention training. And if you participate in the leg injury prevention training, that's the risk. We already had Ra-Atu, the sun god. The sun god has also other names, and one of them is secret, or myth says that one of them is secret, and it might be the source of the power of the sun god. The sun god is often depicted as a scarab beetle. And then there are other gods, for example, Heather, or also called Sekhmet. Let's state this with Heather. Heather, H-A-T-H-O-R, Heather. She's the daughter and wife of Ra-Atu, and she could transform into a lion or into a cobra, and she could fight on behalf of the sun god. And Osiris, he's the son of Ra-Atu, and he was once the king of Egypt and ruled the kingdom of the dead. Osiris' brother, Sheth, represented evil in the universe. He hatched a wicked plot to murder Osiris and take the crown of Egypt for himself. Okay, Sheth, also a son of, probably, of Osiris, of Ra-Atu, but at least the brother of Osiris, and he once hatched or made a plot to murder Osiris to get the crown of Egypt. And Osiris has a sister and a wife. Is Osiris' sister also a sister of Osiris' brother? Osiris has a sister and a wife, and she's again both in one, and she's called Isis. She was a powerful mother goddess of fertility, and she was the goddess of fertility. Okay, Ra-Atu, sun god. Heather, daughter and wife, could fight on behalf of her sun god, could transform into lioness and cobra. Osiris, son, king of Egypt, and then king of the underworld. Osiris' brother, Osiris and the brother Sheth, he tried to murder Osiris to get the throne. Osiris has a sister and a wife, one person, Isis, and she is the goddess of fertility. And then there is Horus, Osiris' son. He inherited the throne of Egypt. Ancient Egyptians believed that all pharaohs were descended from Horus, and therefore they were gods. I was just thinking about it. But that's all one family. And the Greek gods, they are not one family so much. There are few, but not all, I think. But because that would mean that they transferring it on in the family. And it's like it is here. The pharaohs were believed to be the gods. Ancient Egyptians believed that all pharaohs were descended from Horus, and therefore they were gods. Okay, an amulet is a piece of jewelry with magical powers. And that is it. It is not just believed. That did not some people believe. That is it. It's written here. Many amulets were in the shape of an eye, either the sun gods or Horus's. Many amulets were in the shape of an eye, either the sun gods or Horus's. The sacred eye was thought to have healing powers and to ward off evil. Okay, some sacred eye, which is depicted in an amulet, has said to have had healing powers and to ward against evil, to ward off evil. This picture shows the god Osiris on his throne. He wears the crown of Egypt, as does his son Horus. Who faces it? The goddess Isis is standing behind Osiris. That one here is Horus. No, Osiris. That is Horus and that is Isis. Horus on the throne. Osiris on the throne. Osiris and his son Horus, and the wife and daughter. Sister and wife. sister and wife. He had no daughter. He had, or at least not written here. He had a son Horus. Okay, now we want to make a little presentation about what we learned. And how about we actually prepared now? No, we're not going to. Yes, prepared now. Ra-Atum, the sun god. Okay. Depicted as a scarab beetle. Because the scarab beetle rolls down before it, like the sun rolls over the sky. Myth says that he had also another name, blah blah blah. This is where the gods are pictured. Believed that a part of her soul could live on the I'm going to fast over it. So myths, they say that the sun god had a secret name. I just said it 3-4 times already. Myths said that the sun god had a secret name, power to its source, the source to its power. The ancient Egyptians, that he had a body of an animal. Hera is the daughter and wife of Ra-Atum, and he has a son, Osiris. Hera could fight, transformed to a lioness and cobra. For the sun god, Ra-Atum, Osiris the son, ruler of Egypt, and then he passed it on to Horus, his son, and all the descendants of Horus, all the pharaohs are the descendants of Horus, and therefore they are gods. And Osiris' brother is called Sheth, and he wanted to murder him. Isis is the sister and the wife of Osiris, and she is the goddess of fertility. And an amulet is a piece of jewelry with magical powers. Many amulets were in the shape of an eye. Okay, and there were amulets in the shape of an eye. This is also an amulet. I don't know if it's the shape of an eye. I won't say so. And the sacred eye was thought to have healing powers to ward off evil. Okay, next video we're going to do the presentation. What we learned about the sun gods of Egypt. We will do now the language prevention training. And if you participate in the language prevention training, this is the obelisk. So if you're just for Egyptology, you can go direct to the next video. I can use the book there. We're doing the first exercise. We're swinging one foot, flexed in front and to the side. An amulet is a piece of jewelry with magical powers. Many amulets were in the shape of an eye. You have a neck? I have a sun god to Horus. Okay, the eye, of which the shape is taken from the amulet, which is a piece of jewelry, is either the sun god's, Ra-Atum's, or Horus's, the son of a son of Ra-Atum. And it is said that it had healing powers and it could ward off evil. And the next exercise, one in front and back. Okay, it's Ra-Atum. Anything? He has wife, Hera. Okay, Ra-Atum, and he has together with wife, she's the daughter and the wife, and they have two children. Probably, we don't know that exactly. It's not Osiris and Isis. And Osiris and Isis, they are siblings, and they are also together. And they have a son Horus, and Horus has the descendants as the fathers, which change the name. And they all have another sibling, Sheth, and he tried to murder Horus. And we're going to the next exercise. Put standing leg, the leg up, riding with the leg, flex, even line tips, turn up with the back, and we're breathing in. Now the leg to the side, breathe again in. Out into the middle, and down. And again in, leg up. Out to the side, again in. Out into the middle and down. And with the other leg, pie and pilcrow. Breathe in, leg up. Out to the side. Breathe again in. Out into the middle and down. And again, the leg up. Breathe in. Out to the side. Breathe again in. Out into the middle and down. And next exercise, one leg up. The right angle with the leg, flex foot, even line hips, tall up with the back, and pressing from the top against the knee with a little bend in the elbow. Another pressing from the inside. Now we're pressing the knee up and to the side. And with your leg. Leg up, and we're pressing from the top. Riding over the leg, flex foot, even on hips taller than the back, little bend in there. And we're pressing on the inside. And now we're pressing with me up and to the side. And we're crossing. Legs wide apart and we're breathing in. And out. Get in. And out. And breathe in close the legs. And out. That was the leg intervention training. Thank you very much and have a next step.